everyone. This is an extract from the story Robotmaker, written by Lalu Krishnan. This was a rude awakening for Sid. There was so much more to life than work. He blamed himself for not trying to understand the other life of Lokesh, which he so frightfully well hid behind his smiling face. He felt nothing short of a loser. There was nothing in his life that he had acquired or achieved, which he was proud of. Work, family, relationships, or friends. He had no well-wishers. His only ones, his parents, were no more. His father snatched away from him so early in his life, and his mother a couple of years back. He longed for their company. That night, he sifted through the emails on his mobile. It rang yet again. It was the same number from Crimson Bank. He poked at the ignored button on his mobile screen. He finished his third peck of the cult old monk with a quick gulp down his throat and lit yet another Benson and Hedges with an adroit flick of an old lighter. Only 3 left. He looked into the packet, the cigarette hanging from his dark lips. That'll be enough to last me tonight. He stretched his hands to flip the packet and the lighter back onto the center table next to him. The empty glass soon got filled with just the right portions of rum, cola, and ice as he prepared his fourth. Unlike a few years back, he was not a regular smoker now. However, as hard as he tried to kick this old habit entirely out of his life, he could not. He would still need the stick from time to time to give him company during his bouts of solitude. Had Shreya been here, she would have given him a mouthful, perhaps. Or would she have bothered anyway? Whatever. He half closed his eyes and raised his brows. He puffed at the cigarette and sipped his drink, making the most of Shreya's absence. Staring at the long arterial road at a distance, he could vaguely make out the remote hills that faded into the dark and cloudy night sky. The street lights and the wobbly reflections on the Powai lake provided a captivating spectacle. He loved this view from the balcony of his 23rd floor apartment. Reclining on a beanbag with his legs raised and resting on the railing, Sid was imbibing Mumbai's warm, wet June weather. Once in a while, he took off his thick glasses and massaged his eyes. This was an act that helped him with instant relief during periods of extreme stress. He loved the resultant momentary darkness that helped him cut off from the reality, even if it was for a few seconds. Suddenly, he felt a movement in the living room. This time, it was from the dining area. He could distinctly hear a sound, as if someone was knocking on the table. It was a series of light, evenly spaced taps, about 1 tap every second. Tap, tap, tap. It sounded familiar, but he was too worn out to put the pieces together. He got up and trudged towards the dining area, almost tumbling down in the process. He froze when he saw, from a little distance, an obscure form sitting on a dining chair. He shivered, sweated. His heart thumped as if someone kicked him from within. By instinct, he turned and dashed towards the intercom phone near the entrance door. "Siddhartha, where are you going?" A chill ran down his spine. He stopped and slowly turned his head round to see the form. It appeared to be smiling at him. "How are you, Siddhartha?" Sid tried to speak, but had lost his voice. "What happened? Don't get scared." Who are you? He was relieved to find some feeble sound coming out of his mouth. The laughed. Come closer, Siddhartha. Why are you standing so far? The voice and laughter. He had heard this before. He moved closer, taking short, careful steps. He saw a smile on its face. 8 feet from the chair, his heart sank. Thank you. Hope you liked it. This book is available on Amazon and Pustak Mandi.